start of the Lunar New Year. Exciting year. And we have winter games still going on. I think this week is going to be skaters is the third event. It's been fun to watch the Winter Olympics. We've been watching it at home. I hope you guys have found some fun things to watch. There's always some interesting things. Our family actually watched Cool Runnings the other day, and I think it was Brazil. Brazil placed a medal in one of the sports this year, downhill skiing or something. It was really exciting to watch after watching the old movie Cool Runnings. So on that note, just to mention as well, we have cooking demo. I believe it is this week. Cheesy beef and veggie burritos. So be sure to join for that. And let's get started. So we're going to start on our mats in hero's pose today. So just sitting onto the heels. I'm going to close my door. Sitting back onto our heels, taking our hands, placing them onto the belly, and stacking the spine as tall as you can. Shoulders relaxed down the back. We'll close our eyes here. So both hands are just resting onto the belly. And bring awareness to your breath. You don't need to do anything to your breath right now. Just start to notice your hands and your body moving with your breath. And as you're observing, notice if the breath is shallow, full, if the breath comes easy today, if it is a little more challenging. Just notice, take note, and don't do anything else. And with the next breath, let's go ahead and bring the air in through the nostril. Notice the breath as it moves in and see if you can send the breath deep into the belly, expand, hold, and then exhale the breath out of the mouth. This time breath goes in through the nose, deep into the belly. Mouth stays closed, hold, exhale the breath through the nose. Two more times, breath in through the nose, filling up the belly space. Breath out through the nose, emptying the belly completely. Pause here for a moment and anchor root down through the bottom of the body, feeling the hips sinking towards the mat, the knees resting, holding that breath if you can still. And then just allow it to go. Let the breath hold go and let the breath be easy. Natural breath. Arriving at this present moment with some loving awareness as we begin our practice. Let's go ahead and blink the eyes open, take the hands now. We're going to place the hands right in front of us, come into that tabletop, shift the body right and left, the hips pressing over to the right, pressing over to the left, finding some space through the side body. Coming back into center, tucking the toes, tucking the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale, release, press the tops of the feet into the ground. Lift the tailbone, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, curl, tuck. Inhale, roll, lift. Connect breath with movement. Exhale the body and the breath move together as one. Inhale. Tailbone lifts, heart lifts, crown of the head lifts. Exhale, curl. Inhale to lift. Coming back into center here. Take the right foot, reach it out behind you, toes down onto the mat. We're just going to rock forward and back. The toes press down. Feel the calf stretch out and lengthen. One more time, and we'll meet back in tabletop. Switch sides. Today's practice, we're going to be working on building up some tapas, is what they call it in yoga, some heat and warmth into the body. We can do that several ways. We can do that with the breath. We can do that with stillness, or we can do that with movement. So we're going to try to combine all of those things today for our practice. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes here, and we're going to pull the knees up using the belly button. Lift and hover the knees about 2 inches off of the mat and hold. Press down through the palms of the hand and start to feel the heat and warmth build up through the body. The mouth stays gently closed and the breath moves in through the nose, out through the nose. Knees come down, hips go back. Sink into your child's pose for a moment. Head relaxes down between those arms. Rock side to side. Inhale, roll forward, and let the hips just come down. Keep the arms straight. Look and gaze up towards the sky, and rock side to side here in that full cobra. Back to center, exhale, press back, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward. We're going to tuck the toes here, and we're going to lift up into our down dog for the day. Pedal out your feet here, right and left foot. Eyes gazing towards the toes. Notice as you pedal through those feet, notice if one side kind of pulls a little differently. Notice any tightness through maybe the big toes, the little toes. Just notice and observe the arch of the foot, what happens to the ankle as you pedal. Just bringing, again, that loving awareness towards the body. Hold here in your down dog, mouth closed. Breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we're going to take that right foot and we're going to lift the right foot up. Bring the heel to your glute. So just like a little kick towards your glute, and then set the foot back down. Left foot lifts, and we're going to bring that heel to the glute like a little kick. Set the foot back down. Switch sides again. Right heel, right glute. Left heel, left glute. Good. Both feet come back down to the mat. Inhale, shift forward, find plank. You can come into modified plank if you need. Exhale, chaturanga, bend those elbows, keep them close to the body. Come on down. Inhale, full cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Right heel to right glute. Set the foot back down. Left heel, left glute. Set the foot back down. Now look and gaze between the hands, and we're going to do a little hop here. So for your hop, you're going to take the eyes, make sure that you're looking between the hands, and we're just going to take both heels and send them to the glutes. Little hop, little kick towards those glutes. Now, if that does not feel good to you, you can stay with that little kick right and left. Let's do one more. Little hop. Heels are going to come, or knees are going to come down. Release those toes. We're going to go ahead and sit up. Stack the spine tall here. Tuck those toes. And we're going to take the right arm, reach up, around, sweeping back towards your right heel. And then rotate forward. Left arm reaches up and sweeps around and back towards that left heel. And then back up to center. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. So bend those elbows and look, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, hands release, coming down to the mat.
Taking our left foot, sweeping it towards the front of our mat, low lunge. Tuck the back toes, inhale both arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand comes to the inner thigh, right hand reaches back. Sweeping back towards that heel, you don't need to do anything else. And then inhale, sweep up, rotate it back. One more time, inhale up, right hand rotates back. Good, releasing those hands back down, lift the back knee, anchor and plant the back heel. Inhale, rotate up, warrior two, hold here. We're gonna build heat and warmth into that left thigh. So what I'd like for you to do is make sure that both heels are planted firmly into the mat. Bend that front knee about 2 inches, sending the knee towards the pinky toe, staying open here. And then inhale, lift 2 inches. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink, hold. Breathe deeply through the nose, the mouth stays closed. Good, and then inhale, straighten that front leg. Let that left hand sweep up, right hand sweep back behind you. Exhale, both hands sweep down to the mat. Right knee comes down, left foot comes back. Tuck those toes behind you. Walk the hands up, stack the spine tall. Inhale, right arm reaches up, sweeps back. Left arm sweeps up and back. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms. Both hands come down to the mat. We're going to take that right foot now, sending it to the front of our mat. Tucking the back toes here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand comes to the inner thigh. Left hand reaches back behind us. And then let's sweep that left arm. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep back behind you. Inhale, up again. Exhale, back behind the body. Good. Inhale, both arms come down, framing that front foot. Lifting the back knee up, let's go ahead and plant the back heel, rotating the arms up. Find your warrior two. Look and gaze down at that front knee, making sure that it's drawn out towards the pinky toe. And we'll build up that heat and warmth here again with those little tiny bits of movement. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Knee towards the pinky toe. Inhale, press into those heels. 2 inches of movement. One more time. Exhale, sink. Hold here. Breathe deeply. And then inhale, straighten that front leg. Right hand reaches up, left hand reaches back behind us. Exhale, sweep those hands down. Frame that front foot. Let the knee come down. Both knees come back. All right, that's our series for today, and we're going to build on and off of that. So let's start by pressing those hands down into the mat, tucking the toes. Exhale, lift the knees up. Bear pose, hold. Breath in through the nose, breath out. Breath in, breath out. One more. Knees come down. We're going to walk the hands back towards the thighs, stack the spine tall, keep the toes tucked, right arm sweeps back for the heel. Back to center, left arm sweeps up and back for the heel. Back to center, inhale, arms up overhead, exhale, cactus the arms. Release those hands coming down to the mat. Exhale, down dog. You can take 4 hops with your down dog, or you can do those heel to seat kicks, your choice. Eyes gazed towards the front of your mat. If you're taking those little kicks, hold down dog. Exhale, shift forward, find plank. Chaturanga, bend those elbows. Let's come down to the mat together. Inhale, full cobra, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Sink the knees to the mat. Send that left foot forward. Low lunge. Untuck the back toes. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand sweeps back, left hand to the inner thigh. Hold here. Release, frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Plant and anchor, back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink and hold. Use the breath here, build the heat. Inhale, straighten that front leg, send that arm up. Reach and sweep back behind the body. Exhale, hands come down. Back knee comes down. Both knees come back, toes stay tucked. Spine sits up tall. Inhale, right arm sweeps back. Inhale, left arm sweeps back. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus those arms, chin and chest lift. Exhale, hands come down, untuck those toes. Right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, right hand to the inner thigh, left hand reaches back behind us. Release those hands, frame the front foot. Back toes tucked, we lift the knee. Plant the back heel, inhale, warrior two. Build the heat, inhale, lift, exhale, sink. Two more times. Last one, hold. Shoulders relaxed, breath easy through the nose. Good. Next, inhale, straighten that front leg. Send that right arm up, left arm sweeps back behind the body. Exhale, hands come down. Frame that front foot, let the back knee come down to the mat. Sweep both feet back. Good, let's go ahead and tuck those toes, send the hips up, down dog. We're gonna give ourselves one more opportunity for those little horse jumps is kind of what I like to call them. Little horse jumps. So the eyes look and gaze towards the front of the mat with focus and control. We send those heels towards the glutes. Try to make your landing soft, or just take that heel to your seat. Little kicks. Good. Both knees are going to come down to the mat. We're going to walk those hands back towards the thighs, stack the spine. We're going to take a bind here for our last few rounds. So let's take that inhale, sweep the right arm up. Reach back and see if you can touch your heel this time. Hold for a moment. Feel that opening through the chest. And then release the hand back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back. See if you can reach for that back heel. And back to center. If you were able to touch that back heel, let's go ahead and try to inhale that arm up, reach back. Left arm reaches up, sweeps back. Both heels hold, and we come into our extended posture. Hold, breathe. If that space is not available, both hands come to the low back. We support ourselves there and hold, breathe, open. Steady breath. Exhale, heels release, spine comes back to center, hips go back to those heels. Let's shift to the right, to the left. Just shift the body side to side here. Let's go ahead and take both hands, stack those fists, come into your child's pose here for a moment. Rest the forehead on those fists. Rock the head gently side to side. Hold and find stillness. With the belly resting on the legs, feel and acknowledge the breath, the life force moving through your body. Extend gratitude towards this moment, this space, this time, this breath, and this body. From here, start to lift your head, walk those hands back towards the knees, support yourself coming back onto the heels. Both hands come to heart center. You can place them in prayer or just place them on your chest. The light inside of me holds great respect and honor for the light inside each and every one of you. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with peace. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that kind of funky little flow. We did some different things today. If you are working on handstands or arm balances, those little kicks are a really good place to play with. You can play with balance, you can play with strength there. So yeah, if you have questions about anything that we're doing in class, or you have a yoga pose that you would like to work towards, you can send them my way as always. And on that note, enjoy the rest of your beautiful Tuesday. Have a good one, everyone.